all of your old welcome back, and today I am bringing to you the Evolution of Beauty 1940s episode 3. And it's a collab with a few other my friends, Jessica, Sarah, Amy, and Summer. So they will be listed below their channels. Please go check them out. And so I've already done my hair. I'll probably insert that right now. Can't really see, so I'm hoping we kind of stay in frame and maybe show some of what I'm doing to my hair. I've got some Moroccan oil texturizing spray. We are going to attempt a victory curl. That's what they called in the 1940s hairstyle. And also they used their hair to because oval was the desired shape. Apparently if you pulled it up and your face is supposed to look less round, and I found that to be opposite. If I pull my hair up, it doesn't look less round. Okay, that might be the best it's going to get. Oh, this has got to be Rise and Shine Mousse so that I read that for when I have to do a look. Some sort of crazy nature. And then the bouffant came into play like late 40s, by the way. I think that came into play like 60s too. Yeah. You're right there, that'd be great. No. I'm done. I hope you enjoyed that. It's just show my hair does not cooperate with me much, and it's so long now. Like when it's shorter, I can do like I've done certain things like this, like because I just like to do it every now and then. I have a video with the Aphrodite palette, which I kind of had my hair not quite as rounded, like a little bit more filled in, but yeah. But this is called the Victory Curl, and it was very popular during the wartime, which was 1941 to 1945. And also of note, the colors that were popular were red, white, and blue. They were very, patriotic then. So, yeah, and okay, the emphasis on makeup, I don't have any on right now. I'll just go ahead and start. Was natural, like change from the 20s and 30s was natural, though they did I think in the 30s was they like less powder, but back in the 40s they like more powder again. So they would really like set their face like a lot. I'm just using this, and they went with their natural color instead of making their face paler, or they would actually contour the foundations. I don't have a foundation that is darker, and the one I do is like more yellow, so we're not going to do that. This is actually Dark Cool 1 in Physicians Formula, but it's way neutral. It's more neutral than anything, I would say. But they would actually contour, but they called it they had a perfect face shape they were trying to go, which was the oval. So if your nose was a little big or your jaw was a little square, you would contour it with other foundation colors. And there was only limited colors, and a lot of them had a pink undertone. So there's that. But this is also the era of Max Factor in their pancake makeup, which is I think just their powder, and they would either usually a powder that was your skin tone. They would put over foundation, but they would cake it on probably with a brush more than this. Or they did use sponges or cotton rounds and stuff like that. But the emphasis was on, you know, natural look rather than, you know, the dark black eye in the 1920s, or even the colors of the 1930s, because, you know, the 1930s was in a wash of color and then a dark crease. It was less of that, except for their lips, but we'll get to that in a minute. Alright. You could cake it on for more coverage, but yeah, we're just gonna go with what I have. But they also focused on, there's a video, I'll try to find it, that I'll link below, of it was a 1948 though, but a whole skincare and makeup regimen. And it was really interesting. This is ColourPop Medium 26, so I really need a darker shade, but you know, whatever. I'm fixing to start fading anyway. I'm sorry, I'm sniffly, I'm just sniffly. That's Medium 28, but it's this whole thing, like, they concentrated, now it could have been sponsored by Pond's, or Pond's might have been the only cold cream really back then. But cleansing your face sometimes twice, full makeup, even before you go out again, you want to put on more makeup, which is good. And then they actually had astringent or toners or waters or something. They had stuff like that back then, because they would use that afterwards and moisturize, and then, you know, go about their business. Emphasis was on matte skin. I didn't say it before. Instead of glowy like in the 30s. Rouge, which is blush. Preferably cream, unless you had no choice and you just had a thing. I don't know if this is rosy enough. They liked rosiness to a peach tint. I do have this one cream, this Tarte one. But the one lady I saw do, and this was from 1940, it was like dab here, dab right there, your line of your nose, and then like right there, and then you blended it like a sponge. It's like, she's called it like the triangular shape. Now others people used a brush, and it was just, you know, apple of your cheek upward. But we're gonna do like that lady did, or she had this whole class going on, and she had two little girls helping her. They use a velour puff, which I don't have. I just don't use one. So it was thick through here and like arched and curved down like very thinly, which is kind of what my brows are kind of naturally doing. They probably had them thinner than this though, but I don't know if I'll conceal or just kind of shape them on my own right now. I'll shape them on my own. Emphasis was mainly to pluck away the stray hairs and leave the rest. His eyebrows having a thicker moment, but it's okay. Alright. Rounded. Though they might have saw reduction in petroleum products, but use petroleum jelly if they didn't have access to mascara, even brow product, and put it on their lashes to like make them thicker and darker, and eyebrows as well. So they matched your eye color. Like if you have blue eyes, you wore blue gray eyeshadow. If you wore greens, green, and then brown, like a brown, black, brown. So it's matching your eye shade or complementary to your eye shade. Same eye shade, doesn't have to be that dark, but in the crease it was a little dark, but like really fanned out. And I'll show Sabrina's video down below. I watched that too, but then I read a lot more. So so it's basically, and I'm going to use this Lunar Beauty palette that you know I won in Jessica's giveaway. So trying to figure out what's going to be my closest to skin shade. That one's actually closer to my skin shade. So we're going to put Hunty, no, not that, Hunty on my lid.
I'm not natural. They went natural on that lid.
And flip and go into mug and okay, so very natural. Very, very natural. Okay. Now, Sabrina said they didn't put mascara on their bottom lashes, but I was reading an article that actually described makeup steps, and they did put mascara on their bottom lashes. So I'm going to go with that and just put some on.
Just put them on. Like my favorite mascara though, it smudges so bad. Or if I wore it like longer than the video.
But it was supposed to be all complimentary, like, and you could go over this with if your blush wasn't showing, like mine's really not, with another powder, but I'm just going to leave it like it is. But anyway, this is the Mega Liquid Catsuit in Missy and Fierce.
Missy and Fierce.
And most people, even Hollywood stars, followed their natural line of their lip. A few did overdraw, like their top lip, like Joan Crawford, etc. But most Hollywood starlets just kept their natural lip shape. Oh, but with the red lip. Hope these But yeah, so thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Make sure you check out everybody else in this. I hope you enjoyed the extra information. As you know, women became a big part of the workforce because most of the men were drafted. So during the war, they became a big part, and they stayed working afterwards for a while. But yeah, very patriotic, involved a lot with the war effort. And y'all all should know the thing, because everybody wore pantyhose back then, especially if you were a lady. And when nylon was, one of those things that became rationed and not available, like you couldn't buy pantyhose anymore, so they would draw a line on the back of their legs, usually black or brown, to mimic that they're wearing pantyhose still. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, this journey through time, and 3 weeks from the Saturday, so the next, whatever the third Saturday is after this, we will be putting up the 1950s. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Toodles.